Chris Ertel, Moments of Impact: How to Design Strategic Conversations That Accelerate Change. In an era characterized by volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity, VUCA, the traditional approaches to problem-solving are often inadequate. Moments of Impact: How to Design Strategic Conversations That Accelerate Change, by Chris Ertel, delves into the world of adaptive challenges and offers strategies for overcoming them. This summary will explore how strategic conversations can effectively address complex problems by fostering collaborative problem-solving, encouraging diverse perspectives, and facilitating experiences that deepen understanding. Learn how to design strategic conversations using 5 core principles, while also navigating challenges such as internal politics, near-term focus, and ineffective leadership.
Moneyball, a strategic conversation. The movie, Moneyball, portrays how a conventional way of thinking could lead to a dead end. The general manager of Oakland Athletics, Billy Beane, faces the challenge of rebuilding his baseball team with a limited budget. Beane decides to rethink the scouting process and focus on data analysis. He realizes that the team needs to take a new tactical course and confront an adaptive challenge. Beane engages in strategic conversations with his team to generate new solutions and move them forward. This makes the conversations different from standard meetings, as they are designed to share experiences, and not to be passive, sit-and-get presentations. The book, Accelerate, provides examples of how strategic conversations help leadership teams to tackle tough issues. The authors suggest that traditional tools for strategy are not suitable for tackling today's VUCA world. To win in such a world, leaders need to pursue a new tactical course that involves imaginative and original problem-solving. Navigating the VUCA world. The VUCA world, characterized by volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity, presents adaptive challenges that are difficult to solve compared to technical challenges. Leaders must help organizations face these challenges. The Oakland Athletics general manager Billy Beane faced an adaptive challenge in transforming a failing team using data and analytics. He understood that the problem was not technical but game-changing. Adaptive challenges are messy, ambiguous, and open-ended, making it hard to identify the right question, let alone answer it. In today's VUCA world, leaders must tackle these challenges to help organizations and society move forward. The power of strategic conversations. Conventional meetings fail to address adaptive challenges effectively. To solve complex problems, strategic conversations that involve diverse participants and utilize analytical skills, creativity, and emotions are necessary. These, creative and collaborative problem-solving sessions, lead to true moments of impact and positive change. Attention to detail in these conversations boosts engagement and confidence, making them a powerful tool in overcoming complex challenges. Designing strategic conversations. Designing strategic conversations requires a designer's perspective rather than a mechanic's mindset. Designers, or black belts, have an innate capacity for creative visualization, enabling them to conjure up visions of a future solution. They gain insight into users' needs, investigate inspirational sources, make quick prototypes, and adapt solutions based on feedback. Black belts possess a high tolerance for ambiguity, unlike leaders who are often impatient with it. To design strategic conversations, follow 5 core principles and 3 key practices for each guideline. By offering a visceral experience of a future possibility, the best ideas emerge, creating a moment of impact. Achieving strategic conversations. To achieve total clarity in strategic conversations, the use of specific practices is pertinent to successful facilitation. The first is the application of Seize Your Moment, which adopts an exploratory approach to problem-solving and uses multiple cycles of narrowing down to arrive at viable solutions. The second involves Pick One Purpose, which requires focus on one specific objective during each session. The third, Go Slow to Go Fast, demands adequate time and space for deep alignment on crucial insights without rushing. By following these practices, organizations can achieve productive momentum towards desired change. The value of multiple perspectives. In strategic conversation, it's vital to value and clarify opinions of all stakeholders. To achieve this, assemble a team with diverse expertise, create a shared platform with common goals and frames of reference, and ignite controlled conflict to identify and address underlying assumptions. These practices, summarized by Ronald Heifetz of Harvard, help orchestrate technical and adaptive challenges and spur creative problem-solving. Don't be afraid to welcome outsiders to the team, and aim to understand and respect all viewpoints to arrive at innovative solutions. Framing for successful conversations. How you frame your adaptive challenges will shape the success or failure of your conversation. The right frameworks enable you to develop insights that stick. The author suggests 3 practices to follow to succeed in your conversations. Firstly, understand and adjust your conversational style to fit your participants' current mental models. Secondly, help participants view solutions through different lenses. Finally, set up 3 or fewer frames, questions, catchphrases, metaphors, visual frameworks, and stories, to avoid confusion. Having a strategic conversation without a strong frame is like doing a jigsaw puzzle without the box picture. Designing the perfect meeting space. When preparing a meeting place, it is important to consider every aspect of the venue. The physical space, its aesthetics, and artifacts within it can all impact the successful outcome of a meeting. Follow these guidelines: create a comfortable space with good lighting, avoid cramped or cavernous spaces, and get visual with presentations to improve retention of information. Additionally, pay attention to small details such as temperature, comfortable seating, and technology requirements. By taking the time to address these concerns, a successful and productive meeting can be ensured. Memorable meetings. Make your meetings exhilarating and memorable by following these tips from the book. Avoid making your meetings a one-person show by allowing participants to discover key insights on their own rather than having experts lecture. Engage both rational and emotional sides of participants by balancing intellectual analysis with gut instinct. Plan your sessions like a screenwriter, creating a narrative arc that emotionally resonates with participants. By doing so, you can make your meetings more successful and productive, leaving a lasting impact on attendees. Overcoming the Yabbuts. Yabbuts are those who seem to always find a problem with any suggestion, and they can sabotage innovative conversations. In his book, innovation strategy expert Larry Keeley coins the term Yabbuts and discusses the 3 forms they take: politics, near-termism, and the karaoke curse. Keeley advises steering towards positive politics, thinking long-term, and distinguishing true strategic thinkers from those who are only good at presenting and facilitating groups. By keeping the Yabbuts out, strategic conversations can lead to impactful results. Tips for effective strategic conversations. To have successful strategic conversation sessions, start with urgent issues, avoid rush, be empathetic to all participants, use all 5 core principles, keep it simple, start small and gradually increase complexity, prepare meticulously but be flexible, and avoid allowing naysayers to sabotage the process. Rushing such conversations causes inadequate solutions, so it's necessary to allow the process to unfold. Empathy is critical since it allows every participant an equal opportunity to share their perspective. It's also essential to utilize all 5 core principles without taking any shortcuts. Keeping things simple by sticking to the core group and the most important points eliminates distraction. To avoid complexity, start with less complicated situations before moving on to more challenging issues. Great preparation helps the group deal with unforeseen events better. Lastly, it's crucial to avoid letting negative individuals derail the conversation. By following these guidelines, you'll have more productive strategic conversations.
In summary, Moments of Impact provides valuable insights into the power of strategic conversations in driving change and tackling adaptive challenges. As a leader, it is essential to shift gears from traditional problem-solving methods and embrace strategic conversations designed to engage participants with diverse perspectives and thought processes. By applying the 5 core principles, leaders can create an environment conducive to solving complex problems and generating new, innovative solutions. With adaptive challenges becoming more commonplace in today's VUCA world, strategic conversations are crucial for driving change and ensuring the success of an organization.